Okay, friends. Friday night, we meet again. I am in the middle of an unorganized, chaotic mess right now. I have decided I am going to make my sister-in-law's birthday card. Well, to do that, it meant I had to go in there, in the yarn closet, because on that side is all my, like, miscellaneous crafting stuff. So I needed to pull out, just a whole bunch of stuff, paper trimmers and these refill thingies. My words, my brain, nothing's working tonight. I had to do that. Unfortunately, I have not found any of my hand punchers. And I know I have at least 2 boxes of those, and they're not in California. I know they got brought out here. So what that's going to lead to, what that means is I'm going to have to tear that entire closet apart. I'm going to have to take everything out. I mean, everything. All the yarn that's stored on the bottom there with all the other craft stuff. I'm going to have to take everything out. I really need to reorganize it because everything's just in clear plastic totes, and that doesn't help me at all. So there's that. But I did find when I was going through my scrapbook paper, and I'm going to have to get creative because I can't find my hand puncher. So I'm thinking about doing paper tearing to do the edging on this card. But I found, because she loves music, loves piano, I found this piece of paper here. I have no idea where I bought this at, but isn't that pretty? So I've got that, and I think it'll match perfectly. If you remember last night, I mentioned a channel that I've been watching a lot, Journaling with Maggie. She uses an Etsy store called Ginger Journals on Etsy. And what Ginger Journals is, this is not sponsored or anything, this is just something I went probably way overboard and bought a whole bunch of her journaling packs, and right now they're on sale for like 95 cents, but even their regular price is like $1.99, which is not expensive at all. And she's got something for everybody. I mean, literally something for everybody in there. So I went on there last night and I started looking at her Etsy page, and I bought a couple of packs, and I went back on this morning and I bought a couple more. Well, more than a couple more. I think I bought 10 total. But I don't remember the name of this paper pack, this journaling pack. Anyways, the little dolls just really stuck out to me. So this is the one I'm going to use on the front of my sister-in-law's card. Isn't that cute? And cutting them out is so super simple. I thought I was going to have a hard time getting in like little creases and stuff. I didn't have a hard time at all. And then, I don't know, I cut this one out. I really like this one. It is a postage stamp. It's off of a postage stamp style page. But I wanted just a square because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through my sticker maker here. I have to put a cartridge in there. Actually, this one has a cartridge. Super dusty because I haven't used them in forever. But all you do to make a sticker, these are Create-A stickers. And this was my very first one I ever purchased. And that was oh my goodness, we moved to California when my son was a little over 1, and he's 26 now. So that just tells you how old this is. This is about 24, 25 years old. Anyways, there was a craft store going out of business there where we lived, and all their stuff was like 50% off. So I paid like $4 for this. But anyway, so to create a sticker, you take your image and put your image up like this. So there's an arrow in here. You put your image in and you put it until you feel it grip. So I don't know if you can see in there, it's down there. I can hear it. It's touching the sticker. And then you take, it's going to be hard because I have a cut on my finger. I have a cut, so this is really hard to grab, but you just hold your finger in there and then until it grabs, and then you pull, and then just pull till it's just over that, and then just rip it. And then you're just supposed to take it and push it down a little bit. Make sure the glue gets on it. And then you pull off this top layer here. And again, this is really hard with this cut on my finger. But you pull off this top layer, which is the excess glue here. And then once you're ready to use your sticker, there you go, you have a sticker. So I'll probably use this to seal the envelope. So there's that. Yeah, I actually have 2 of those sticker makers. I have a bigger one too. It's down there though. So yeah, I'm going to use this little girl on the front of the card, which I had to take a deep dive for my cards too. So she is going to go on the front of the card there. Actually, you know what? Let's put her on while we're on here, yeah? And then tonight at Walmart, I had to go pick up a drive-up order. And then there was a couple of things that I couldn't put on the drive-up order. So I still had to go inside. And I picked up these. I picked up these for like $3. And I looked at some of their other paper crafting items. Super cheap. Even their paper is really cheap. So this is just a message pack of different little things. I specifically wanted the happy birthday. So there's 2 sheets of that one. And then there's this one. There's 2 sheets of that. There's that one. And that's it. So it's 6 different sheets. 2 of each design, 118 stickers. And like I said, for about $3. Not bad. And then I wandered in the yarn aisle because I needed another vase because I got something. This one kind of jumped in my cart. This is the Mainstays cotton. But look at how beautiful that is. That is so bright. I love that. It's literally just called lime green. It's going down here in the Duck Duck dishcloth. Okay, so yeah, with the tripod I have you guys on, I am not able to put you face down to see what I'm doing on my desk. So how about I glue her on and then I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, that was creepy. Stuff is shifting and I thought my mom was standing outside the door again. But it's just all this stuff. So I'm just going to flip her over on the back here. I'm going to use my tape runner. I couldn't think of the name of it. I don't know if this one has a full refill or not, because I have a couple of these from my scrapbook days. This one's kind of ucky. All right, we're going to change this out. It's really hard to work when you've got cuts in your finger. Yeah, it's weird. This one still has a lot of I wonder why it's not working right. Let me see if I can get it to work again. I hate to waste a half of a tape runner. Well, there we go. It just wanted me to give it some attitude. And that's what I had to do. Okay. So I'm sure you can hear me. I'm just giving a good old don't think this tape runner's been used in a while. I have another one that I use a lot more than this one. But I kept that one in my room because I don't lick my envelopes when I seal them. I use my tape runner because envelopes to seal them are ucky. I mean, envelopes, licking them to seal them is ucky. That's what kind of day it's been here, friends. Oh man, I'm not gonna even go there. This is giving me all kinds of fits. Are you out? I guess this one's completely out. It doesn't look like it. All right, we're going to toss that one. And we're going to get one of our refills out here. And these are permanent adhesive. You can buy these anywhere, like Michael's, Amazon. You can even buy the runner itself at Amazon. You got to pull, when you're changing it out, you got to pull this paper tab out or it's not going to work. There we go. Let's see how much better this runs. Day and night difference. I love it. Okay, I think our little girl here has plenty of adhesive on her. So you can see she's got all kinds of adhesive on the back of her. And now I'm going to put her, I'm going to have to get my other tripod out of my room when I'm doing paper crafting so that you guys can see what I'm doing, because this isn't fair to you. All right, I don't know. Should I put her sideways or should I put her straight? I'm going to put her straight. Well, as straight as my shaking hands can get her. Okay, and then what I do if I see an edge that I think might need a little bit more glue, I gently lift it up, and then I'll just, as best as I can, put some more adhesive down. All right. So there we go. Our little girl is on the paper and she is ever so cute holding her strawberry plants. So there's that. And then I'm gonna, like I said, to do the inside of the card, I'm gonna do some paper tearing, and I'm gonna put this on the inside of the card, and I'm gonna put one of the happy birthdays inside the card as well. And then I'll just write a little personal note to her. I really like this cursive happy birthday. I really like this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just stick that on there like so, nice and simple. So we have the little girl, we have the happy birthday. I'm thinking I am gonna take my colored pencils that are, I brought my colored pencils out too. They're all in here. I'm thinking I'm going to color, I'm going to color around her with like a pink or something, just to kind of give her a little bit of a halo. I don't know yet, but there is the start of my card. So nothing spectacular yet, simple though. Okay, you're not supposed to be over here, sir. I was brought a Lego set. Hell, it's been a while since he's given us something for y'all to see. So there's that. And then real quick before I go, the reason I needed the vase is because I secured the tulips. But I didn't have to pay for them. There's a story behind that. So when when we moved out here and we signed up with our local internet provider, they were doing a promotion where they gave you a um, prepaid MasterCard for signing up for services with them. Well, they sent that to us in an email the other day. And my husband gave it to me and said, here you go. I just needed to get some nutritional supplement drinks for Levi. And then that left more than enough to get the Lego sets. So $60 Lego set I got essentially for free. So I'm not going to complain. I got my tulips that I so badly wanted. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color around her, I might just color the whole front of this card a lighter red. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do when I get off of here. But anyways, that's what I'm up to this fine Friday evening. I'm going to finish this. I have not crocheted a bit today. Today has been... I stayed in my room and I played on my printer, printing out images and downloading images. Yes, it's been a day. So, okay, I'm going to go. I'll be back tomorrow for sure with something. I don't know what yet. We'll do something. But anyways, all right, I'm going to go. I am going to go. Yeah, I just need to relax. But anyways, love, hugs, and prayers to you all. Stay safe. I see a lot of winter weather moving into the East Coast again this weekend. Yikes. You guys need a break. But anyways, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. I will see you all in the next video.